live.
We're live.
Welcome to, yeah, Mike, we're amazing technology. We are live.
Off the
And
track, sorry.
this is off track to Monday. I assume you got the memo that we're going live today.
Going live Monday. And my
Monday.
phone's way behind.
And let's take a look at the chat at the bottom of the heap. And the first
Looks like
man at the bottom of the pile is that Mr. Around the Layout dude. And he says, yo, 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 welcome.
Yeah. Ray, how's it going? And Ronald Rondeau got the cookie tonight.
Oh, did he? Okay, I didn't see that part.
I think I got home late, so I had to set up the stream later. Then you had Brian Ferguson.
Okay. I'm going to work from the bottom up.
Dundas Junction.
Yeah, some guy named came into the picture.
Wigwag. Workshop.
How's
it going, Wigwag?
There's Mike H.O. Trains. Welcome. Yes, this is my Western hat. I made this last year for our Thanksgiving get-together in Kingston area. So I thought I'd wear it tonight.
He's gone all Western.
Western look, yeah.
Dave Hughes.
I made this hat almost with the extras.
Hot Dog Pilot Andy over from the UK. How's it going over there?
Our good buddy, Mr. Floyd Robbins. Welcome, sir.
Floyd. Mike H.O. Trains. CP Whiskey Creek. Ed Scale. Chris.
Then we have this Dwight Curley guy.
Tuna Can?
Yeah, is that what you call him? Tuna Can? Oh, I was calling Dwight Curley. The Curly Express.
And Andy Hot Dog Pilot is Tuna Duck.
Okay, welcome, Mr. Andy.
Then you had Pool Hall.
I saw that, yeah.
And then Chris from Go Over Go Home.
Yes, sir.
And Scale to Stoke.
I see our good buddy Brad Loberjet is in the chat. Welcome, Brad.
Denny, how's it going? Thomas Grassy.
And there's our good buddy Chuck Schreiber. Welcome, Chuck.
Chuck, how's it going? And Brad.
Anthony Borden, welcome.
Anthony, how's it going?
And who else we got?
I think I'm caught up.
Well, there's another one here. We got our good buddy Brian from Kraus Rails. Welcome.
Brian, how you doing?
And Model Train Reviews.
Stu, how you doing? That's Stu.
That's Stu. He popped in the bottom of the pile. He snuck
Stu's all the way back from the BC. The West Coast.
West Coast.
West Coast.
And who else we got? We got Mr. Floyd.
You got Floyd?
We got Floyd.
I caught up yet?
I think so.
My phone's still. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I was talking to a fella today. He might pop in the live. I forget his channel name, but I'll tell you his name. He lives way up north. Dave Doobie. Dave Doobie might pop in. He lives up in the far north.
Okay.
His parents, he was at the pop-up, not the pop-up, the meet and greet with us with Chris came down to town for that few days.
Yeah.
And he was at OVR because his family lives in Port Burwell.
Okay. That's around the corner from the store.
Yeah. But he lives way up north. And he's an N scaler.
How long should you break in a locomotive? So, Ray, what we do at the club is run it 20 minutes forward, 20 minutes in reverse, but do 20 minutes, usually 20 minutes going forward in the loop or whatever. Run it at all the speed steps, and then do the same in reverse, break it in.
And I don't do that.
Ray, what's on, or Chris, what's on the agenda for tonight? Scenery? And continue with, I did half the ballasting after the show. I guess it was not last week because last week I was away. I was at Floyd's.
Lynn, you should break him in, but I don't break him in very often. That C36-7, it came out of the box and loaded up with trains right off the bat. And then it ran for an hour during the live. So I got broke in.
Ronald says the same thing. Do
Yeah.
30 minutes both ways.
Okay. Yeah, you
Breaks it
should
up.
break him in.
Don't leave him sitting in the box.
No, don't leave him in the box. Once they're out of the box, they stay on the track. That's my problem. I got to find a spot for them.
Darren, how's it going? Canadian Logistics Locomotives.
Yep.
Now,
I haven't seen our good buddy Sparky yet.
Well, you got to say his name 3 times. He's probably lurking.
Sparky. He's probably lurking in the background, but he has been working lots of hours. So I have to give him a bit of a break. He is working. Mike's been working lots of hours too. Lucky he made here tonight because of
work late tonight. Got off work Thursday, drove to Ottawa, drove back home yesterday. Lots of driving.
Oh yeah.
Easter weekend.
Yep.
Sparky's at home.
His home day. Okay, Darren.
Must have got the day off.
Me, I was very busy at the church all weekend. And
he uses the Buckman rollers, yeah.
Hey, there's our good buddy Chris from Model Training Aficionado I call him Chris New York.
Yeah.
He lives in New York State.
When's calling Sparky out?
Sparkle. Does that work?
I don't know.
Might
maybe.
Sparkle a bit for you, Lynn.
But caught a few trains on what day was that? Saturday?
Yeah, okay.
Kind of crazy weather. It was up and down rain, and then the sun would come out and then clear up and then rain again. Friday's traffic on Good Friday. They must have not have got the holiday in CP because that track was busy, but I just watched it from the port, so I didn't go over to the tracks. Saturday, I went to Larkspur and picked up a pile of exact rail bridges because you can't get them anywhere else.
No, they're hard to come by.
Yeah.
And speaking of bodies, our good buddy Mark for M&M Rails, he's not here.
He's probably walking Lily or.
It's a poor skill. He's supposed to be here. We got to talk about him, so he's got to be here.
I'm sure
we got to rake him over the coals if he's not here.
It'd be fast going late.
Yeah, poor boy.
Which camera do I got here?
I got a camera here. Did that help you?
Try that one. Hey, Ken, how's it going?
There it is.
So, I don't know if you can see behind me there, but I'm going to...
I see foam.
Yep. This is I got to carve this out yet.
Okay.
But everything I got painted down there, that is going to get foliage, ground foliage.
Right.
And then I started ballasting the track.
Okay.
So we're getting there, but like I said, I haven't been down here last week at all. Out of town until Thursday, and then on the road after that. Come home yesterday, so first time back down here.
I'm in the workshop tonight, but I do have another camera that I can, if you need to see trains running, I can show trains. And I got the THB running on the layout. We've got to control it from here. But we can run trains if we had to.
Then
so we always got trains running. And
Australia next week.
If time allows, I'm going to airbrush some parts. Primer.
Nice hat. Oh, James' cowboy hat.
That's right.
I'm not sure if that's a cowboy hat.
Well, it's a bucket hat with cowboy trim.
Okay.
We had to have a theme. Every Thanksgiving, we go away to a town just north of Kingston we always have a family theme night. So this last year it was Western. So I made this Western style bucket hat. I bought the beads from Amazon and I stitched it on and made it. So that's my. Even has the thing in the back, the stringers in the back of here. But I made this hat. I sewed it on myself. So you got a new bucket hat. Always looking for more ideas for bucket hats. So that's what we're up to. So Mikey's going to work on the layout. And if we have time, I'll do some airbrushing. I can airbrush and chat too, because it's not a big deal. But I'm working on this kit. Birch's Row 2. Well, do they? I haven't been to. You're talking custom T-shirts in Brantford, Chris? Because I haven't been to Brantford for since last year for more T-shirts. Hey, Wesley, welcome.
Wesley, how you doing? This
And,
right camera? Wrong camera. So you said that's a cowboy hat you got on there, but this is a cowboy hat.
Oh, I know. Well, I had to make a bucket hat version of a Western theme. So you get the Western theme bucket hat. If you don't like it, you're too bad.
That's right. What kit are you working on? So that kit there, Anthony, I picked up at OVR. Let me switch the camera back over.
Yeah.
Longhorn coming through. Is this camera? Wrong camera again. I apologize. It should say 1 and 2 in there, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
So I picked up some roof vents from ITLA wood kits. Hopefully this Saturday. Chris is doing live. Might jump on a live. Build this kit with him. So this one here I got is the ITLA Olympia. And then we got some detail parts. More of those roof vents. So that I'd probably do Saturday with Chris. A couple of these kits together. I got a template over here for that big kit I got to pick up yet.
Yeah.
And
giddy up.
I gotta build it on a curve.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. And then this Sunday we got a knot session, so lots to do.
Oh yeah.
Always something to do. But yeah, this is the last time I was down here. It was our last live show.
Yeah, I've been down here all week. Well, Easter is busy for us. My wife is a soloist at the church, for one thing.
Yeah.
And I officially joined the church, so I had to be there.
And then Floyd gave me a pipe load when I was over at his house last Monday.
Okay.
Yeah.
I acquired some straws from Harvey's, and I'm going to use them to make pipe loads. But I need my bandsaw so I can cut them.
Okay.
I figure the bandsaw is the easiest way to cut the paper straws in a cleaner cut.
Yep.
So I'm going to try that.
And then I got some more the knobs for the proto throttle, because the standard ones that come on there are decent. But I like the upgraded toggle switches for your lights.
Didn't you put them on a couple of lives ago?
Yeah, well, I got another set because I got 2 proto throttles, right?
Oh. Now, I'm understanding that the wireless throttles from NCE, the radio throttles, may be a
Yep.
hard thing to get in Canada. And during the layout tour, Todd brought his ESU throttle, and it works on my wireless system.
Nice.
So I don't have to worry about too much of that with that. Just, that'd be a fall project though to buy that. Because they're for $400 a pop.
Yeah, I'll put lights on the kits there, Anthony. Makes them look that much more better, you know. And BN Ironwood, Steve, how's it going tonight?
Hey Steve, welcome.
And got my new Around the Layout t-shirt on. And guess we're cowboying it up tonight.
Well, yeah, that's this way I did. I get wearing my non-denominational shirt. But yeah, well,
Cowboy
those
Monday.
Proto throttles are too expensive for my blood.
I hear you.
And I have my Wi-Fi throttles. And the club, they want to use their phones.
Oh yes.
They prefer the phones to use their throttles. For their
Some clubs are like that.
Yeah. Well, it's cheaper.
It's all on your preference.
Also, it's dollars and cents too.
That is true.
And availability. Like
Dollar-
Lauren got me my NCE radio system. He brought in a special, but it was he did it for me, and he got it across, but he said it's gonna be harder to get them now. It's getting more stricter. So he's keeping what he has in stock, the throttles for clubs.
What'd Todd say?
Yeah, the rumor is I'm doing a road trip this week.
That's the rumor.
But
eating tacos for supper.
You eating tacos for supper? That's a good thing.
I had chili.
I had chicken and beets.
Nice.
So, but yeah, so that's the issue with that. With it's not Lauren's fault. It's just the red tape because of the radio frequency. And I'm not sure what the big issue is, and that I still prefer a handheld throttle, and I prefer not use my phone because it ties up my phone and I get a phone call.
Yeah.
Busy running trucks.
I got to get one of them Smoking the Bandit transport trucks that just come in too. They're $70-some.
Oh, I saw pictures of those the other day.
Yeah, just needed black Trans Am for Bandit.
Did you buy the Trans Am?
No, they don't have the Trans Am out yet, but I'm sure if the truck's made, I'm sure the Trans Am will be the next thing. And Central North Eastern Railway, how's it going tonight? Welcome.
Well, Darren may be the governor, but it doesn't help us because if you have them now, you're okay. But try and get them future, it's going to be difficult. But if you install the Wi-Fi tracks, wireless, the Wi-Fi system on your NCE system,
yep,
you can use the ESU system.
I'm just going to mute myself for a minute because I got to turn the vacuum on.
Okay, you turn the vacuum on. Hey, FER Scott, welcome. Oh, that's good. Super sucker. There's our good buddy Sparky. Yeah, I know, but the if you use the universal Wi-Fi tracks interface, it's made in Australia. You can use TCS throttles, the ESU throttles, or your phone. And I prefer to use my throttle. So I use them. I like having lots of throttles. So I got a 2 or 3. So, but they do work. So Mikey's gone to play with a vacuum. So what else? So I've been working on my second kit is and if time allows me, I'm gonna airbrush the just primer. I'm gonna airbrush it tonight. Well, the Australian unit, Darren, all it is a Wi-Fi interface. That's all it is. Called Wi-Fi tracks. It is tricky. It gives you a Wi-Fi address, so the universal throttles will run off it. So you can take your phone, this guy here, and you can run it off your phone. They're made in Australia. If you watch Fishblade Films in Australia, he did a couple of videos on them. And TCS makes it aware on their website that they do work quite well. And I got a text from our buddy Mark. Let's see what he says. Oh, look at that. Mark got his SW9. Look at that. So Mark's in the chat in there somewhere because he's got a new locomotive to play with.
Oh, Mark's in the chat.
Well, he's sending me text messages, so he's here somewhere.
Okay. I just had to vacuum that so I could continue on with the scenery work.
Yeah. Well, Brian, the radio system you had, the only way to get it is drive to the U.S. and bring it across the border. You could not. They were not allowed to sell it at a hobby store in Canada. So that's beyond. And Lawrence started bringing him across into the store himself through his to get into Canada. That's the only way that you can get it. And now it's going to get harder. So you have to have plan B. But with the proto throttle, you need to buy the interface for the proto throttle.
Wi-Fi.
What's that?
The Wi-Fi interface, yeah.
Yes, you have to have that.
Can you see that better? That's better.
Right.
Okay, let me get some graphic.
Their system is not a universal Wi-Fi. It's just the way it is. My system is.
The way she is. The way to work.
I could probably find the Wi-Fi tracks on my phone. I'll show you what it looks like. It takes the same spot as a panel for your NCE system. Wi-Fi tracks. They're making them better now too, but it just if you see my phone, that's it there. It looks exactly like the your panel for your NCE system, and they work in daisy chain with them. That's what I use.
Love that.
And you can buy them. They're $120 American. If you're in Canada, you can buy them at Kingston Locomotive Works. I believe if you're in the U.S., you can buy them from Ironwood Hobbies in New York. But they are available in the States. But that is the Wi-Fi WFD-31 cab bus Wi-Fi interface. That's what I use. I even donated one to the club.
Nice.
Yeah, no, they're quite pleased. And we have about 80 members in the club, and they just bring their telephone, their wireless phone.
Oh, I'm getting messy tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, model train views, yes, they are, but I'm afraid our club is trying to save money, so they use phones. I don't know what it costs, but you still got to buy the Wi-Fi interface to use the throttle. And the ESU throttles, they're around $400 a piece. The Proto throttle, what are they going for now, Mike? Where'd he go? We lost Mike.
What's that?
So what does a Proto throttle sell for at OBR?
I want to say they're six something.
6 something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus the your interface, correct?
Yeah, about 100 and they are about 100, 125, 145.
You're right. So about the same as the Wi-Fi interface.
Yeah.
Model train reviews, good luck on that.
What's that?
It prices need to come down. We wish.
No.
But so I paid, I think, $139 for my Wi-Fi interface for my system, and I use the Wi-Fi universal throttles from TCS. They're made in the US of A. They're not made in China. I think they were selling them for $199 American when I got mine. I do not know their current price at the time, but they are made in the US of A.
Well, it's like anything; they go down.
Oh yeah, they go
Everything's
down.
going down in prices.
There, $799.99 for a Proto throttle. So I think the ESU throttle, give or take $1, about $400 Canadian. So I can buy 2 throttles for $800.
2.
Yeah, but that's American pricing, Thomas. So that's a different thing for us.
Well, what's
$499 for Proto throttle in the States.
That's a good
That's
deal.
American money.
Now, if you had pounds, it'd be even cheaper yet.
Yeah.
Pounds are worth more than the US dollar.
So that's the way it is, though. But the universal Wi-Fi, and TCS makes 2 versions of it. They make the UWT 50 and the UWT 100. I have the 50s.
Give there a couple coats.
And hard to see you, you know.
Yeah, I got my back towards you.
Well, it's something, no, but it's something white to the left, and it's washing out the image a bit. That's all. Might be your plaster. Hey, Montana Northern, yeah. Welcome.
Montana Northern, how you doing?
And see, he doesn't like the Proto, so he gave his to Heath.
Who?
It's 709 at Otter Valley Railroad for the Proto throttle. The interface is comparable to the Wi-Fi that I have. But you can buy the Wi-Fi interface if you're using NCE though. I do not know if the ESU throttle will work on the Digitrax system. We never tested the on Digitrax, so I don't know how it would work. Because we didn't have a way of testing it. Because I am NCE. I've had NCE from the get go, thanks to Otter Valley Railroad and my good buddy Sparky, 107. So
Once you went in to eat, you never went back.
I never went. Yeah, I never went into DC trains other than my N scale stuff. But my HO stuff started off as DCC right from the get go.
Nice.
Hey, model train outsider Anthony Dodge, welcome. Yeah.
Anthony, how are you?
So, but I think everybody has to make their own decision which way they want to use for trains.
Yeah.
I myself prefer a throttle in my hand other than a phone. But the phone will work for a backup. So that's okay too. But if you have your phone, you got free running. You got wireless train control, and you didn't cost you nothing other than your interface.
Yeah. Let's give that
I
a little.
still like AC/DC. Hey. That's like a rock band.
AC/DC.
Yeah.
Little Angus.
But in the working world, I prefer cordless tools for working with work. So I always venture that way in real life. I didn't like having cords. I found them in the way of working. Thunder. Do you hear thunder in your world, or Todd?
Well, that's possible.
I'm more of a Metacala fan, Todd. Okay. I like CCR and Harry Hibbs, so.
That's possible. The weather has been strange lately.
Well, I thought we were going to have a major storm last night and heading toward Paris. Sky was blacker than my microphone last night.
Huh.
But it tapered off.
Let's get ready for some ground foam.
Yeah.
It doesn't take long for this paint to dry.
No.
You soaked her up pretty good. So I'll let that dry. Show off a couple other things that I got. Let me wash my brush real quick and think.
Well, that's the thing I have with my wireless throttles is a timeout, even the NCE, but you can adjust the time off function. I just never bother because I'm always having my hand. Your train sort of stops and you have to turn it back on again. That's the only disadvantage of wireless throttles is a timeout feature. I imagine you can adjust the proto throttle, Mikey, for timeout.
Give me some ground foam.
I can run my trains with battery. But your cord is so well, I use cord tools in the layout too. But I don't like the cords. You have a throttle and you plug it into a cord, and you got a big layout. A wireless throttle gives you more control of that train. You can get around the layout better. I once did. I was testing out a battery idea for trains, and I actually used a cordless drill to power the trains. I used the battery and the control out of the drill to power the train. So I did use a cordless tool to vary it, power it up.
Back to this camera.
Yeah. I'm using the WF31, Darren. Same one Sparky has in his layout.
And
That's right.
Show you what I got from Larkspur.
That's what I have. I have my corded throttle attached to the panel, and it sits there. I use my my UWT 50s and my radio controlled ANC system. Well, some of the scores over here.
250 footers.
That's your bridges, right?
Yep.
Now, are they the one with the CN logo on?
These are just plain 50 footers.
Okay.
Who made the
Mike
pipe
kind
load?
of wants to know who made the pipe load.
That was Floyd made me that.
So, Mr. Floyd, I got questions about that pipe load.
Did a good job on
Talk to you
it.
about it. I got the most track made on second level. Well, that's good, Sparky. We're planning to come visit you in a few weeks, so be ready.
So I know you said Todd wanted some, so I wasn't sure. So I grabbed 50s. These I got for the club. 72
Okay.
footers.
Todd got two 30-footers and a 70-footer.
And then, so we needed, I wasn't sure what we needed at the club, so I got two 72s.
Okay.
So those are it there. Canadian National. And then, I say I got 50s, but they're too short. Now, Cam only had one of these. I wanted two.
Okay, that's the one with the logo on it.
Yeah.
So,
The middle?
do you know that bridge there, the CN bridge, that's the
Yeah.
bridge that crosses Olympic and Dundas.
Yeah.
Only I think it's probably a 70-footer bridge.
I almost cleaned them out. I think I got like 8 bridges.
Okay, Darren, I'm not sure yet because it could be a fly in the wall exit from the house. So I cannot promise you that I remember.
This one here, I'll lower it. Deep Run Railroad Mike, how's it going?
Now, Todd will give you $50 for that green bridge if you don't want it.
Yeah. I paid more than 50 for it. And this one was a return. So I got lucky.
You got it from Larkspur, Dave.
Lucky I got a return on them.
Hey, Frog and Flange, James 1, James 2.
James, how are you? So, can you see that all right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me grab something here for you. Oh, don't break it.
So, don't break
They're
it.
very delicate, these bridges.
Yeah.
But you can see the catwalk is lifted up there.
Yeah.
So the guy returned it. Didn't want
Oh.
it. In this hobby,
You got it.
we're modelless, right? We
Right.
model stuff, we fix stuff.
That's right.
So a little CA glue will fix that. That's not a problem.
Yes.
I'll take that.
Now, what about double track and the bridges?
Nope, it's only a single track bridge.
Okay. Because the
They do
bridge
have
on that, the reason the bridge is so important to me, because that 1979, my van was stolen and was burnt to the ground next to that track.
Mm.
That's why I put a track on my layout. It's not exact design as that, but the concept is that's where my van ended up.
But yeah, it's just
Those
a
tracks.
little bit of CA glue on that. You'll never know.
Oh yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
But just because the deck's lifted up, like, see, you can.
Yeah, better put a 1x3 block in there and glue it and weight it down.
No
Yeah.
big deal.
No,
That's what we did.
know.
We fixed that stuff. I said, yeah, I'll take the camp. So he put it aside for me. And I said, if you get another one in,
Yeah.
let me know.
But is that, so that's owned by Scale Trains right now?
Exact Road Bridges. Yeah, Scale Trains bought Exact Road Bridges.
Are they going to make more or are they unsure?
Since they bought them in, how many years ago was that now? 2, 3 years ago?
Yeah.
When we were I believe the first time we went to Amherst, so probably maybe 4 years ago. They have not done anything with the mold.
That's not the issue, Chris. They bought them out, but they haven't reproduced them. That's the same problem they're concerned with the micro trains and Atlas.
Yeah,
they
exactly.
They bury the brand for now.
Use canopy glue. 100%. But I love their bridges. Best bridges for the hobby. I think best bridges.
Yeah.
Hands down, I would buy them over quite a few other ones out there.
Yeah. Hey, Deep Run Mike, welcome. Yeah.
So yeah, Larkspur does have a few left. Maybe 3 72-footers. Maybe 4 50-footers.
Yeah.
Sure, Cam will get some more if he gets a.
When I did my layout, I had to build the bridge to suit my lift out.
But
so we custom built the bridge to suit the layout.
I do love the Exact Road bridges.
Well, they're nice bridges.
So that's probably close to being dry.
Yeah.
Maybe give it a few more minutes and then I could put the glue on.
Yeah.
So this might not be long enough. Always something to do down here. I just got to be down here.
Oh yeah, trains never run away from you.
No.
No, trains never run away. That's for sure.
So I ballast all this. We're gonna get one of those misters.
What do you mean, mister? What's a mystery talking about?
That
the spray bottle that we got from Denny.
Yeah.
This guy here.
Because I do use a spray bottle, but it's hit and miss. I think the 99% rub and alcohol probably chews out the rubber in the spray bottle.
Hey, welcome, Chris, and go home. Yeah, this came from Denny. I think Mark got one too.
Yeah, I think he's all that.
Except Mikey.
That's all right. I know where he got them. Oh,
okay. That's good.
Michael's.
Yeah. Have you soon, because I'm building kits right now. So I'm gonna focus on the kits.
Let me go to the other camera because I'll break out the ones that Chris made.
I'm gonna talk to Floyd about that pipe load kit because I want to build pipe load.
Yeah, I know Floyd Tamiya tape, I believe it was.
Tamiya tape for the strapping?
Yeah.
But it's black though.
Yeah.
I have Tamiya masking tape, plastic, but it's white. So I imagine you can get this same stuff then? Only thinner and black?
It's just
this is Tamiya masking tape, but it's plastic. So I have that.
There's the ones that Chris made me.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. No, that's good.
Bigger straw, smaller straw.
I found that the straws from Harvey was a better size. So I'm going to try with them.
So I figured the smaller ones that Floyd did, I could put them on a tractor trailer.
Yeah. Floyd, did you get anything in the mail?
So the ballast I kind of mixed.
That's okay, Dwight. I don't have a 3D printer yet. It's on the wish list. My nephew got a 3D printer, and he's making stuff on it and selling to the kids at school at $5 a pop. Kids getting smart, making money, and he's only 13.
Makes some cash. So I got lots to do. Right? There's always something to do.
Oh yeah, train's never done. You know that by now. Heck, by the time you get your last bridge installed, you're probably making changes to the other side of the layout.
That could be. Where are you?
And
The bridges.
had a question: where are you going to put them on your layout? He wants to know where the bridge is going to go, or the pipe loads.
The pipe loads, I got the ones that Chris made me. They're on or Pito bulkhead.
Okay.
The one that Floyd just gave me, I'm gonna probably put it on trucks and stuff.
Okay.
On a flatbed. The bridges, 2 of them are going to the club. Up between Silver Creek and FS Partners. We have exact rail bridges there now, but we switched the track to code 83.
Yeah.
And I believe we're going to put bridge track on the bridge. So that's why I went with 70 boots. The 50s, I think, are too small.
That's one thing I didn't do on my bridge is put the dedicated bridge track down.
Yeah.
I just use regular track.
On my swing out gate or my swing gate.
Yeah.
The what kind of bridge is that? Something Valley, Central Valley Bridge.
Right.
It's a double track. They both have bridge track on them.
No, I didn't do that. I don't know. At the time, I just used regular track. They had bridge track. I could buy it, but I just went with regular track and way it went. And they were if I replace the track, then I might consider that, but I'm not sure yet. If I replace the track, then I can control the length of the track to eliminate the gap a bit more, get more tight in the tolerance.
Right.
But it runs fine right now, so I'm not too concerned. You just get more clickety clack when the trains go through the gap. But I bevel the track on the entries and exits to help allow the trains to move through it.
Yeah, Central Valley bridges are nice. I built
Ray Bobel, he did build one of those bridges live a few years back.
They're like bridge.
Yeah.
But if you want these exact rail bridges, these other exact rail bridges, once we get the helix done in the next few months, we're gonna start working on that. I'll probably put some more bridges on the layout.
Yeah, I know Walters make the bridge track. At the time I decided against it. I can't remember why I didn't bother, but I used the soldered puzzle pieces from the UK for my entry points on the bridge on my lift out. So I soldered the track across the divide, and I cut the track after I soldered it.
Hopefully not getting too big.
Yeah. You did it.
Just move the camera and I'll grab you a chunk of bridge track.
Yeah. I know what they look like. I just decided at the time not to use them. And I'm 100% Walters track. Except for I do have some small Pico sections or Atlas sections on my yard. Hey, New Raven Wells, welcome. And so as this is the decision I made at the time. If you're not familiar with the motor, the track sections that's made in the UK, you solder the track to that. I needed to have a 3-foot section of track, and I soldered it in position. Then I cut the track. I have the puzzle pieces here, but I would have to dig things around to find the pack I have.
Yeah, Haven, how's it going?
You have it here.
Get them, Floyd. It's free. Don't cost a dime. So there's the code 100 grid track. Comes in a box like that.
Yep.
I think you only get 1 or 2 pieces. Let's have a look. It's been a while since I've opened one.
Hey, Quality Model, welcome.
How's it going, Closet?
I know they'll be able to code 83. That I know for a fact. Because I did my bridge, I decided to go a different route.
Hey, you get 1 in here.
Yeah. They're 3 feet long, Mikey?
Yeah, they're 3 feet.
Yeah, see, with my bridge and because it's a lift out, I have a strange suspicion the track would not work properly unless they come off.
So you cut it to whatever length you want?
Yeah.
Then these are the end pieces, right?
Right. But you got to remember, I soldered my track to track sections. Remember that? That's why I couldn't use them.
Yeah. Well, you just cut them whatever length you want.
Yeah, I know, but it won't help me no good because I have to solder that to the track.
Yeah. You solder. It's got the ends.
Not that end. The other end I need to solder. That end there with the ends. The small package. That's the part I have to solder. I have to remove those rails, those railway ties got to disappear.
Yeah, you cut the sleepers.
They got to come out. You got to remove 4 of them.
Just like you do when you lay track.
But you got to remove 4 of them. You're going to lose the support for the center part of that bridge track. It's not going to work. I knew the reason why I couldn't do it.
James, do you want to set up UWT50 so it doesn't auto power off?
Yes, I do.
Yes, he does.
That's the reason, Mike, because of the soldered track section. You got to remove 4 railway ties. So you're losing the structure of that piece.
Okay, there's those 2 pieces of it.
So it won't work.
Say hello to Rose for us. Absolutely. I got to talk to Starry Sky because he wants to go live too. Don't forget, June.
Yeah.
We got a meeting to do.
June 26th and 27th, is it not?
Yep, Marion, Ohio.
And Dessler, Ohio.
And Dessler, Ohio.
Yes.
It actually comes with them in the kit.
What's that?
The ends.
Well, I know that, Mike, but I need to remove the first 4 railway ties completely out of the way.
Yeah.
And I need to cut the and you lose the ties are supporting the center section of the bridge track. That's the reason why they wouldn't work, because I had to remove 4 railway ties.
Not 1, but 4.
But 4 on each side of the bridge, the lift out.
So I'll put that back in the package.
Yeah.
Save that for when I actually do need it. I'm not sure what a box of this is. I want to say the grid track is maybe it's $70. I don't know.
I forget. I know a box of Walter's track is six. Last time I paid $55.
Yeah, like I like Walter's track, but what
Oh,
do you
that's
get in
good.
it?
Yeah.
You get what? 4 pieces in the box? 5 pieces?
Chris bought one of these from eBay last week.
From
Of
eBay.
the track cleaning cars
Oh, nice.
for I think $24 American.
That's around
Lot
that much.
better price than CMX cleaning car.
Yeah, those things are $300. Canadian.
24. This one cost me 10.
10 is good.
And the cleaning pad comes off. There
The
it
paint's
is.
got to be dry by now.
So,
We're watching paint dry tonight.
oh, that's good. That's good.
Lots of glue.
Lots of glue.
By the what is this? 4 liters? 3 liters. So about a gallon of glue. Need me other brush. You can see what I'm doing.
So my wife's stepbrother, he's moving to Salt Lake City, Utah.
Utah.
He's there now.
Nice.
He's not coming back is the plan. He's staying.
You staying?
Yep. The boy's getting married to an American, which is a good thing for me because gives me a resource for trade stuff into Canada. Yeah, I got my fancy hat, my Western theme hat. I made this. I did all this sewing myself. Got the fancy beads on the edge and everything.
You don't find them handsome, you find them handy.
That's right. But yeah,
Isn't that what Red Green used to say?
What's that?
Isn't that what Red Green used to say?
Probably, yeah.
You don't find them handy, they're handsome, you find them handy.
Yeah. That's
Remember
right.
that before your time.
Yeah. Film right in Hamilton. That place for all the supplies came for that show burned down last year. Mr. Used. Yep. Gone.
I back to Michael about getting more paintbrushes soon.
I got paintbrushes here, I think.
Sometimes they'll have deals there.
Dollar
paper.
store.
I get my little glue tray. Hey, Robin Gagnon, how you doing? Dried up glue, you don't want to use that stuff.
Yeah,
No good
yeah.
glue on it.
Every year, Bob, the family, we go away to a town called Battersea, which is north of Kingston, Ontario. And we have a theme night for Thanksgiving. So last year, it was a Western theme. So I don't know what. So I'm not sure what the bucket hat might be. I might create a new bucket hat for this Thanksgiving. We'll see. Once I know the theme, let's see what I can find out. But
you see that, all right? Because I'm making a mess.
I can't see the mess because
Okay.
your that green foam looks white on the screen. So it washes out a little bit.
Okay, let me put the tray down, the glue. Move my removable phone piece. Pop the camera up a little bit better. How's that, anybody? Working on the layout so much.
Just because the white is washing out the lighting, that's all. It's reflecting the light too much. Not
Yeah, I
your
got
fault.
more work to do there.
Hey, Robin Gagnon, welcome.
James just woke up.
He just uploaded a short of his newly restored crossing bell.
Nice. So I should do this stuff before I start the ballast, but
PK Bob, the my last two shorts I did, I got 2,400 and 2,300 views on my last two shorts. But then they turned the valve off and no more views. Silly rabbit.
That's YouTube, right?
Oh yeah. They just like to turn the valve off. That's amazing how they do it.
Just shut the valve off, eh?
Yeah, and just shut it off.
Let me put my phone over here. And I can see what you're all saying. Ray B, how's it going?
Yeah. Mr. Ray Barons. Kirk Nelson, welcome. Yep. I don't know, Robin. I always found when it comes to shorts, I've seen me see shorts and you get crazy views for the first 2 hours. And after that, not one more view. You check your shorts, you'll see them. They don't generate more views.
I put new shorts on every day.
Oh, good for you.
Gotta have clean undies.
But in the video world, YouTube, I don't know. I always feel like you do a short video, they all of a sudden YouTube just turns the valve off and you can't get them off. But my last video, my two shorts, they've been sitting at 2,300 and 2,400 views for 2 days. Haven't moved a fraction.
Well,
And
that's
there's
it.
our good friend Denny at N Scale Dystopia.
James, he was there at the start of the show. I said hi, Denny.
Yeah, I've seen James's shorts. I was uncomfortable. Sorry for that, buddy.
Well, hopefully they were clean.
Turn your eyeballs off.
Hey, hopefully they were clean before you showed them.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the YouTube thing as far as I can tell.
Well, they don't like to have dirty shorts on there for sure.
What was the name of the town? What town we talking about, James 2?
Oh, for the meet and greet?
Well, the meet and greet's in Destler and Marion, Ohio.
Yeah, Marion, Ohio.
The meet and greet. Hey, Central Northeastern Railway, welcome.
I should just pour this on, but I don't want to overdo the glue.
Okay, Sparky, thanks for popping in. And there's our good buddy Mark, M&M Rails. Welcome, Mark.
Rails?
I missed
I
you.
didn't see in Smith Falls.
And
I was down there with the Easter Bunny at the tracks.
yeah.
Of course,
I saw it. I showed him.
Wasn't long. The Easter Bunny was gone because Sadie scared the bunny away. But that does happen.
I was showing it off, Mark. Your SW9 came in. I haven't got mine yet. So maybe by Friday I'll get mine. That's okay, Mark. We'll forgive you. You're a teacher.
Who just said his SW9 was it? Mark?
Mark, that's showing on the camera there. Look at the camera, Mike. Turn your head.
Wait, you got yours already?
Yeah, he's got it. Yes.
Oh, that he took a picture and sent it to you.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe he was down in Larkspur.
Okay. This
store
Thursday
was busy.
is Chris, not Mark, so he's got a day off.
Store was busy.
Not running. Mark, you can put up temporary track to run that locomotive.
Mark live Thursday. Did I got the right post up there?
No, it's Chris.
It is Chris. Okay.
But Mark can hook up temporary track and run that locomotive. And he could probably run it if Chris would share the time frame on Thursday, he can run it there.
Nice.
Oh, I know you will. I can't wait to run all my switchers in one chance. I got 7 on. I got 7 on the layout route right now, and 8 more coming.
How many locomotives do you have in total?
Your kids are gonna sleep the next day anyway, so don't worry about your school night.
Hey, how many locomotives do you have in total?
Yeah. What's that?
How many locomotives do you have in total?
Me? Oh, geez. We're trying to figure that out. In switchers, in TH&B, I have 8, 12, 14. In switchers for TH&B. I have a 44 tonner switcher. I have 2 Atlas CP S4 switchers.
All right.
They need to run more often. They don't get run too much. I have those in switchers. Kingston. We go James too. We go up to
Smith
cottage on in Battersea on Lowborough Lake. We go there every year for Thanksgiving. What's that?
Is he asking about the Smith Falls meetup?
No, he's talking about where I go for Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay.
Which is Kingston, which is just 20 kilometers north of Kingston. On, I think I get this Battersea Road or something like that, but it's 20 kilometers north on Lowborough Lake. Lowborough Lake is famous for their largemouth bass. I've talked to Americans. They come up there every year to fish for the largemouth bass.
Nice.
And we stay there for 7 days. Well, that's good, Mark. Well, that's perfect. And that's a great idea and save shipping. Because I'm wearing a Western bucket hat. So you had to keep it in the, we made a Western theme hat. I'm here. Come in. I'm here. I is here.
You was there? I was here.
Well, let me go get my throttle, see if we can figure it out.
I'm putting different color foliage down. I just keep working it until I'm happy with it.
Let's see how far this range is in that thing here.
He's joining the rodeo. Whoa. That come out heavy.
What's that? So I want to see the range of the throttle. I'm in the workshop, and I'm about 20 feet away from the Wi-Fi interface, and the train's running. You won't see very well, but I'll do this. Can't see it, kind of, the camera's too small.
Then I go back over after with a little bit of static graphs.
Okay, let me go into that power settings.
So you're happy with the color you come up with?
I have a function called settings.
Well, you should have, yeah.
No, I'm talking to Quasimo. Settings. See what it says. If I can get into it. Oh, I see. I hit the wrong button.
Wrong button.
Yeah. Throttle settings, user settings, network settings, regulatory, track power, unknown, factory reset, welcome tutorial. So throttle settings? No, Mark, I didn't buy a Pro throttle. I have a TCS throttle.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that.
Power settings. 1, auto power off. Value 15.
On a value of 15. It's just white glue.
So I set, you can't see this. I set the value of 138. Is that, see what that does.
Go back over and do the rocks after. Some static graphs.
Okay, when I see him come back, I changed it to 135. Is there a way of bypassing auto off?
Hopefully you can see that.
Plus 4, dude.
Put some more glue down over there. It's Western night, yes.
Oh, okay, said 0. Okay.
That's what he tells me.
Yeah. Okay, I have 0 on both. On minimum and max is 0. And escape. Let me make you bigger and I'll show you. Make me bigger.
Yeah,
You
you
make
go
it
big.
bigger for Mike. I don't have the controls no more.
You don't have the controls anymore.
No, I took that away.
Oh,
I can't.
there you go. How's that?
Let me change cameras. So that's 0, and I hit 2 to save it, and 1 to escape.
Not going too crazy here tonight with this. Just because I got to change all this, yeah.
Yeah. We'll test it out and see what happens. Train's gonna run. I got the train running.
Test her.
I'll go back to this camera here.
Commercial.
Yeah, I can't control the viewing anymore.
What'd you do there?
No, I didn't create this.
Oh, speaking of that,
Speaking of that,
got off topic there, but
yeah.
You seen Dave said he seen the video at the start of the before the show started, so that worked pretty good.
You saw my video?
No, I put a video before the show started.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it.
Oh, okay.
I saw the chat. I thought we were talking about your intro video.
Yeah, I did a little intro video.
Okay, I didn't see it because I didn't have the tablet set up. I was trying to look at the computer. Yeah, I got lots of those. Video where you wearing the hat. I didn't do the video. I don't even know if I was in the video.
The video at the start, it was just from up at the club and rail painting and Perth. So speaking of that, because we got to get numbers here soon. Smith Falls is the 29th of August.
Yeah. Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
For the meet up there, the little trackside barbecue action.
Well, thanks for the update, firmware update. Haven't done that yet.
We got to do a firmware update.
According, yes, for the UWT 50.
Okay.
I'll get a hold of my buddy Heath. He's expert on TCS.
Heath will fix you right up, eh?
That's great. Yes, he will.
Might be the long version.
Yeah, Spitballs is August 29th, the weekend before the long weekend.
Weekend before the long weekend.
And our plan is to leave Friday morning and come home Monday morning. Monday.
Yeah, I'll have to figure that one out.
And we're
Monday,
hoping
Sunday.
And we're hoping to pick up Todd on the way through.
Okay.
And Mark should not be working because school is still closed. So
Mike really grabbed the bull by the horns of the layout expansion. Yeah, I'm just kind of plugging away what I can. When I can.
Anthony Dodge, no. I live on a pension, so I don't get a lot of extra money to pay for these extra stuffs.
Extras. Come get the extras.
I'm not a drinker, and I've never updated my NCA ever. So I might be toasted there, but I never.
Toast.
Okay, you got to bring Laura with you.
French toast. What was that? 50-year-old version? French toast?
That's right. Well, we're coming for 4 days, Chris. So
Bottle Train of Piscano will be there.
you got Saturday and Sunday. Special.
Floyd will be there.
And Dave Hughes, we're passing your house, so I hope you're coming with us.
I passed Dave's place on Thursday night.
I know you did. French fries, yes.
Hopefully I didn't wake him with the train horn going by.
Mark, you can come Saturday and Sunday because we're going to be there.
Yeah. Can you ask Laura nicely to make cookies again? Because they are delicious cookies. If you haven't had Laura's cookies, well, you're missing out because they're really good chocolate chip cookies.
I got a picture for Dave. I'll put him on this. There's the my brother-in-law's Camaro. I had a camera change around.
No, you really can't see it in the light. Well, because I'm standing in the light.
So there's my brother-in-law's 71 Camaro.
Nice.
He buy a roof for that car. And weld it in. She's got a 68 Camaro too, though. So. But this wireless throttle has got a good range. I'm at least 20 feet away from the Wi-Fi interface.
Well, I thought you were going to tell us
in the workshop here.
At the neighbor's place.
If Brain comes, I owe him 53 Timbits.
Rain? Better not rain.
Brain, if Brain comes. Well, we won't be in the Waterloo Rail Expo, but we'll be in Smith Falls.
Oh, yeah, there's, I forgot that's going on that week, same weekend, eh?
Yep, it sure is.
RPM meet or whatever they call it.
Number 9 should be on the tracks running. The steamer on the rail.
Hey, they had the Jordan spreader in the yard at Smith Falls on the weekend.
They had what?
The Jordan spreader.
Oh, okay.
The snowplow. The CP one, not the CM one, but the CP one.
Yep. Okay.
It was sitting in the yard there. Thought that was pretty neat.
Yeah. Well, they had to bring out Jordan spreader near where's that where
Stratford.
Yeah, they had to bring it out because of the snow we had.
Yeah, we had a lot of snow this year.
Yeah,
that happens.
It does. They had snow in Port Bass, Newfoundland yesterday.
Well, they can keep that stuff because
my cousin posted pictures of it.
I don't know about you folks, but I don't want any more snow.
No, I know. I think someone wants a Helix built.
Yeah, I do. So I can get going on this.
Oh, I know. We gotta get organized.
Good old piece.
How much do you think a porta potty costs to rent? I don't know.
I'm not sure they got any there or not. Tim Hortons just down the road.
James can build one.
Dave was
Sure,
there.
thanks.
Is that last year or the year before?
What's that?
The last time we did the barbecue.
What year? I didn't go last year. Oh no, we went. The one
I
year
don't
we
think.
went, me and Sparky and Sean came on the one day. We drove up in the morning and went home that day.
I don't think we had one last year, did we?
I can't remember. Park's gonna freeze the snowballs for everybody.
Excuse me.
Nothing official last year. Hey, Brian Ferguson will come down from his world north and come visit us.
Well, that's quite possible.
Yeah.
So that's that.
That's that.
That's that. Now I can get back on the ballasting.
Why you make yourself bigger again so you can see what you're doing?
Okay.
Or equal size if you want to marry me, but they can't see you. Well, I've been looking for deals on wood, and I came across some. By the time we get around to going getting it, it's selling it out. So I'm gonna be going to a lumber store, but I need weather to get the garage organized and start cutting. And depending which way we go. One thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna buy some Bristol board and I'm gonna make a pattern. Well, the hill's got a big hole in the center, Mark. You can lay across it and just drop in the middle. Hey, Stormy Sky Productions, welcome.
Steve, Jenny, and Dave, how you doing? Good evening. Okay. I got my turkey basted.
Stormy Sky, if you want, can you post the flyer that you created for Dessler and Marion, Ohio? Hey, Mr. Derek Alexander, welcome.
Derek, how's it going? I can do that. Hang on a minute. I don't know if
No
we can
problem, Derek. We see you.
Yeah, I should have done this before the show started.
And there's our good friend, Mr. Rick Bailey. Welcome, Rick.
Rick Bailey, how's it going? Rick the Tree.
Rick the Tree.
Okay, hang on.
And Mr. Dan's Railroad. Welcome, Dan.
Where is that? That'll be file images. Let me go to that. Pictures.
Now, I haven't seen John Skilco in tonight. Who is live tomorrow on Tuesday?
I want to say that's Wilmer.
Wilmer?
Yeah, I think so.
I haven't seen John Skilco in tonight.
It is that time of year. He's probably busy.
Oh, yeah. Tax season.
Mm-hmm.
The Tree is cozy up at a bar here in sunny California. Well, you're a long ways from the eastern part of the U.S.
Well, that's not it.
No.
That's the last meet and greet.
Yeah, I was hoping that you need the flyer for Dessler.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on here. One minute.
1 minute.
1 minute. Technical difficulty on the off the tracks.
Okay.
I just gotta find it.
Yeah.
I know I got it. You got all these pictures and videos.
Yeah.
Desktop documents, pictures. Believe we're gonna. Oh, there it is. We are gonna do a live probably one Saturday night on Stormy Skies channel and talk about this meet and greet we got coming.
Yes, there it is. There.
Let me change my camera. Oh, bless me. Excuse me. Went down the wrong hole.
Is that the state prison in the background? I don't know.
I don't know. So yeah, on the 27th, we're in Berrien, Ohio. The Model Railroad Club is open all day.
Um,
They're going to have tables set up for selling trains or whatnot. Train swap. The park goes open from 7 to 7. Washrooms, the tower will be open to the public for rail fanning. And then we're off to Deschler on Sunday. And we'll be catching more trains over there, maybe a little trackside barbecue or something, because I know they do have little barbecue set up in the park there.
yeah. Now I have a question. How far is Dessler from Twinsburg, Ohio? I think it's Twinsburg, Ohio.
Twinsburg?
I think that's the town it's called.
I don't know.
Because there used to be a pickling mill in Twinsburg, Ohio.
You got me.
I delayed my honeymoon for that place.
DB Tech's going that? I don't know. We're trying to get ready to go too from around the layout.
Okay.
And
I don't think that hat works without the stash. Well, I got a mustache.
I think he's talking about the hat I got on because you said it was cowboy night. So I went upstairs and got out my actual cowboy hat.
I got the hat. I got my cowboy hat.
So yeah, that's gonna be a good time down in Deschler and Marion.
Yeah.
I'm
and I'll watch
hoping
it from the cameras on site and the lives.
Yeah, I'm hoping the 26th to go see Jelly Roll in Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay.
So we'll go see Jelly Roll on Thursday.
Yeah.
We'll head down to Marion for Friday, Saturday.
Yeah.
And then off to Deschler. Yeah, it's a 10-gallon hat.
Well, mine's a 1-gallon hat.
It's an actual cowboy hat. I got this from when I was out west.
Okay, so yeah, so Twinsburg, I fixed the motors for the steel mill in that town
Oh,
30 years ago.
Twinsburg. I never heard of Twinsburg.
Yeah, it's a pickle plant there for steel.
Yeah, great show, eh?
Well, my wife's nephew, they went to Mexico for spring break, and they flew out of Cleveland, Ohio, because the price to get airfare from Cleveland was super cheap compared to Canada.
Well, so if I go to Vegas I fly out of Detroit because it's half the price.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Sparky should come down. It'd be a good time. Sparky's going. CSX Bob's going. Stormy Sky, James, Frog and Flange, I believe is going.
Yeah. I'll be going
Uh,
via the camera.
Papa John's going.
Oh yeah, he's
And
always down there.
I think probably coming down on Sunday, maybe.
Sparky's
Definitely.
going too.
Yeah, Sparky's going.
Yeah, he's got the hotel booked.
I think Floyd's coming. I just made that one up, but Floyd, if you come, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I'm not coming.
We'll have barbecues and laughs and
Yeah,
get all the usual fun stuff, railroad stuff.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, then we come back up for August. Chris
Mark, I can watch your dogs if you go.
Chris is coming up from New York to Smith Falls. SMT Mainline, Mark, Chris, Trains by Perry. What's the other name of that channel? Can't remember now, but he'll be there.
Yeah.
James will be there. Sparky probably be there. Sean McGee.
James who? Not indeed. The other James.
Yeah, hopefully Bubs, yeah. That was my next Bubs will be there. Bubs 031.
Yeah.
I believe Denny's coming up to that show. Maybe they make it like that.
Tim,
It'd be good. That's
I don't have a passport, and with my health conditions right now, I won't take the risk.
That is true. We hear the train's coming because Bubs has got it on his PA system outside of the truck, and we get all the train chat coming across there, just like Stormy Sky. Stormy Sky's got one of those on his car.
Yeah,
It's all the radio chatted, which is awesome, right? It's all part of the rail fan. And talking to Bubs the other day, so we get to see him all.
Yeah. Okay, Ronald, thanks for popping in. We'll see you in the next live. There's a lot more coming our way.
Yeah, more to come.
Yeah.
And plugging away. So yeah, stay tuned to a Saturday night. I'm not sure what's this Saturday.
This Saturday is Chris.
Yeah.
So I was checking the date. Me and Mike been doing this live on Monday night for 3 years now.
3 years.
3 years.
Who would have known?
And believe it or not, over the time we've had Mark as a guest, we've had Bubs as a guest, and even Chris has been a guest, and of course Bob's been a guest. It does fly.
We've had Ray as a guest.
Yeah.
I don't know if we ever had Bernard on Mini Prince.
Don't think so.
We've had Ray from around the layout up.
Well, Mark's going to come a guest when he gets that track running.
Did we have Nick on here? I don't know if we had Nick or not.
No, it was
I had
offered,
Scale.
but it never got set up.
Yeah, I had Scale Signs on here.
So if we plan a day in the summer when Mark's not teaching, he can join us. But he should have trains, Brian, before June.
Oh, yeah. If not, we're going to go there and fix them up.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get Bub back on.
Yeah, we'll be on.
Wait the time. Mark, I gave you a hat, so don't bite me. You have
Don't worry. We'll get you another hat.
He's got a hat. He's got a pink one.
Pink. Where's the camera? Right there.
Okay, James, too. Thanks for popping in. Catch you on the next one.
And there's some turf down for the night. And then I'm going to continue on with the ballaster.
So
I got lots of ballast. You don't want to watch that paint dry. How long you been
No,
going?
I want to watch Mark Lay track.
How long you been on so far?
We've been not quite an hour and 3/4.
Did they change that? Because I don't even see it at the top anymore.
I see it on my side.
Hmm.
I see an
Oh
hour
yeah,
and 41
hour
minutes.
and 40 minutes. Well, let's go 20 more minutes.
Okay. Then I
Then
got
I
I
can get
got to
some
do
stuff done.
I got to do a pit stop. So you got to watch the fort.
Okay, I'll watch the fort. I'm gonna switch the camera so I'm not walking in front of it on you. There. I grab my ballast. And I grab my makeup brush. And we'll continue on with the ballasting process. You guys should think about. Oops. Bloomfield, New Jersey. Yeah, I'd love to go down in New Jersey. Now you see if James has a porta potty. Oh, he's not far from the washroom there. He's not far from there. I told him to drill a hole in the wall, go right through the washroom, because he's got a bigger room on the other side. It's kind of like a family room. But he said he's not allowed to build trains up there. Nope.
I'm
He's
back.
back. He's back.
No,
He
I
must
know
have put him on
your
mute
idea
because
is nice, but there's just too much logistics involved.
we didn't hear the flash. So
And I thought of building another layout for the steel mill over there. But our biggest problem is trying to find home for stuff that we don't use no more.
medium ballast.
Who wants? I have a top of the line sound system for sale. It's in there. I mean, everything, the top of the line.
In the washroom?
No, it's in the other room. We don't use it. Amplifier, speakers, everything.
Well, that's what I was saying to him. You got a bigger room on the other side.
Oh yeah.
That there'll be even a bigger layout, but you can't build in there.
Right now I can't. There's too much stuff to get. We gotta find homes for, and we're thinking of bringing stuff downstairs from the other room that we don't use, so we can get it ready to use.
Right.
And we gotta deal with our flooring issue.
Yes.
That's a major mess.
Major mess.
Yep, major. I'm not looking forward to it at all.
You don't want to come down here because I got a major mess.
I used to be a DJ. Yes, it was.
You get reminded.
Yeah. I have a 7.1 surround sound system. We had the other house. We had a theater in the other house. A movie theater.
Oh,
I even had movie seats, but I decided to get rid of them.
fancy.
I gave all the vinyl away. I only kept a few albums. I kept the Pink Floyd The Wall.
Well, that's fine.
I have the Monkey second album, I think, and I have a CCR.
The Monkeys.
And I have the Beatles White Album. I had over 545s.
Wow.
But my turntable that I used to use for the 45, it broke and I couldn't find parts to fix it.
You scratched records back in the day.
I had a linear tracking turntable. Didn't scratch any records.
I use the tapping method.
Yeah.
It's already ballast off the track.
But I found a home for the 45s. I had 400 or 500 of them.
Nice.
There may be a box of more around here we haven't come across because they're hidden in a box.
Right.
Well, if you're familiar with Canada's Wonderland, they used to have a power amp in there called the Alpha 440. 2 of them. Well, used to have one of those Alpha 440s for DJing.
Wow.
And the speakers were made a place in Toronto. And we had to modify the circuitry for the horns because they were too high. Had to add capacitors. Yeah, I bought theater seats for the theater. We had a theater. But then I changed the design changed and I sold them. But I had them. I bought them out of a theater. We had 4 of them. I bought a projector, a movie projector for video. I sold the house. It went with the house.
Big time, eh?
Yeah.
Big time theater.
Yeah. I used to build a thing called a color organ for music.
Nice.
Yeah. Who needs a soldering gun? I got about 6 of them in the garage.
6 soldering guns?
Yep.
Like which ones? Ones with the tip?
The welders. I might have that still, Floyd. I'm not sure. I know I have the Pink Floyd The Wall. I was had in my hand earlier today.
You thought about old times and
Yeah. Nope, no Smith and Wesson.
you were thinking about playing that Pink Floyd?
Yeah, I like that album. It's a good album.
Yeah. Which one, The Wall?
Yep.
That's a classic.
Oh yeah, the classic. Pink Floyd came to the Hamilton Stadium a few many years ago.
I seen them at Ontario Place.
Well, they came to Ivor Stadium, Pink Floyd.
Whenever that was.
Oh, it was back in the 80s or late 70s. During the my van days.
Band days?
We went to Merrickville for a van trucking back in the early 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have the plaque for it, but which one's Pink? I don't know. One of them is Floyd.
That was a good band.
Oh yeah. I went and saw Rush and Nazareth. Rush was the warm-up group for Nazareth. In April Wine, they were the high school band. I went to high school.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, April Wine, Rush, a lot of good bands back in the day.
Well, I preferred Nazareth over Rush.
How was Woodstock?
I didn't go to Woodstock.
You didn't make it back in the day?
Well, I went to an adventure in Ottawa, and I drove home all the way from Ottawa on the 401 in the heaviest downpour we'd ever had seen. That was my original Ford van that got stolen. Yeah. So I wonder, should I fire up the airbrush, Mikey, and paint some parts?
Up to you. I'm just working on the baluster. It's not done.
Get her done.
It's done. So I get the turkey baster going here. I'm gonna try 2 methods. This baluster is like watching paint dry, but it's gotta be done. Move my flow in there. And
See if I can get this to work without any kind of issues.
yeah, see, I don't like how the sprayer goes. I gotta get one of those misters.
Maybe may not be coming out. Sitting too long. Done.
Get my old blender going.
Yeah. But
I don't know why. I just don't like using the blender anymore. Like I said, it's only glue and water. Wash it off. Okay. We got that mixed nicely. A nice consistency. Get your little eyedropper.
yeah, the airbrush been sitting for a bit, and I gotta get a bit of clean.
And sit for a bit and you gotta clean it.
Yeah, that's not a big deal. We can clean it while we're chatting. Move you over there.
1965.
The one thing advantage of me, I have water right by the workbench,
Yeah. So it's
so I
handy.
can take it apart and fix it. Take it apart. Paper towel.
Give her a good soaking. Hey Drew, how's it going? On our rail pen?
You can see the needle there that I took out. So I use a 5mm needle when I do in primer.
Yeah.
And they have 2 guns. The other one's got a 3mm for most other paints, but I find the 5mm works fine for me because I don't do like locomotives. I only do building kits. So you don't have to be as fussy with paint with that kit. That's probably wasn't working because the needle was stuck in the paint.
Okay. Phew.
But I'll give it a bit of a clean.
John Trace, GFBR. How's
Hey,
it going?
welcome. Hey, John.
I think Woodstock is this weekend as well, right?
Yes, there's a rumor that Lauren's going to open up for the train show.
Yeah, on Sunday.
Yeah, and I can't make the Woodstock. I don't like. Time I get out of church, it's almost it's 12:30, 1 o'clock,
Right.
and I can't make the Woodstock. I'm
Excuse me.
and my wife does not drive. My wife visually impaired. I'm the driver.
You are the driver.
Yeah.
Oop, you can tell where I didn't get the alcohol because it started bubbling up there. I like to give her a good soaking though. Try not to get it floating because then you'll get the rocks coming back up on your ties.
Yeah.
Woodstock is the 19th. Oh, so it's not this weekend.
It's coming up.
Yeah, I thought it was this weekend. But John says no, not this weekend.
Okay. I just know that Otter Valley might be opening up on that day of the train show.
Yeah. I thought Lauren said it was this weekend, but John would know.
Uh, so I lost the crown tip to my airbrush,
Oh, I don't like that.
and I found one. I found a store that sells beauty supplies that handles the Grex air gun.
Right?
So I bought it from them.
Usually gotta fix that. Yeah, pumped up there. I'll ask you why I did that.
Good night, Bob.
Okay, Bob, take it.
Up here, appreciate it. Hey, ONR Drew, welcome.
Thanks for stopping in, Bob.
So, to see if my cleaning job work, I'll put a bit of paint in the cup. Here we go. Let me turn the camera around so you can see. It might maybe bigger, you'd be able to see more, but that's okay.
Well, you can't do that?
No.
Hang on. There you go.
So I just use this. This is Vallejo black primer.
Delay you.
I don't thin it. I pour right out of the bottle and spray away. Light coat. That way it can dry faster.
Thought I had a couple spots up there that would be cheap.
Yeah. I didn't put much paint in this time to test, make sure it worked okay this time around.
Oh, well, that's pretty decent there. Some guys do the spoon method. I go back over it with spoon on the sides where I got to fill in.
But that's
Buckman.
that's the dry, quick and easy. I'm painting the panels for the Merchant Row 2. This is a primer, Dwight.
2.
Yeah, just primer. All I do is just give a light coat of black primer so I can let it dry, and then I'll start priming up. Yeah, it is, Dwight. It's brick. I will paint it a second color using the heritage brick from Deco Art after.
Yeah, a couple spots I got to add with the spoon. Give the ballast the shoulder.
You see how fast I painted those two parts? At the 5mm needle, paints right out of the jar, no thinner, done. Now just rotate it around, give it the other side a bit, and give it dusting, and away I go. And that's it, done.
That's it, and he's done.
Yeah. Yeah, I just decided I just primer the that way I hide the corner and things. I just like to prime. Yeah.
And a couple more spots there. I've just tapping the rails lightly like this. Gets all the ballast off the papers. That's it in the track. Some guys use their fingers.
Yeah.
You just got to keep working it.
Yeah.
You haven't started ballasting yet, eh? Wait until you start that. You'll like that. Good way to pass time. You like painting? You'll like ballasting.
Oh yeah, I'm not ready for it yet, so.
Well, when you get to it, you'll know.
Oh yeah. I have a ballast spreader.
Yeah, that's what I'm using. Sometimes I just use the spoon.
Yeah.
But I'm feeling lazy tonight. So I'm going to use the spreader. I use the brushes still. Well, I guess you can't see where I am down here.
But you see, when I started the painting with that 5mm needle,
Let me change camera.
I'm done.
Camera. Yeah, how's that? Now you can see what I'm doing. Why did you say something? So I got up to here, done. Then I'll do this little strip.
And then there's it done.
Happy with it. I'll start doing this stuff.
And I bought a mixer for mixing paint. I found it in the section designed for nails. There's a paint mixer too, but it's listed for mixing nail polish.
Okay.
And because it's nail polish, it was cheaper. And that's what I use. And all I do is turn the tap on, rinse through.
You can never get all the ballast. Oh yeah. If you work at it, Thomas, you can get all the ballast off the tires. And see, once I get all this done, then I'll come back, weather the ties. If you're really ambitious and you really want to get the glue going, but you gotta watch it. Use the good old turkey baster. But it puts the glue on pretty heavy, so.
And I have a small little 2-tank Makita compressor underneath the workbench for my airbrush. I also have the original compressor that came with the airbrush that I use that in the training room.
Right.
If I can spray track and stuff because it's smaller. And there, so. Well, I'll show you this thing here, Thomas. This little guy here. This here, I paid, I think, $12 for it. I'll turn it around. That's what I use.
That's got it getting soaked.
Yeah. There was labeled in Amazon for mixing nail polish.
Oh yeah, your nail polish shaker.
Yeah, and it says in the bottom paint check, but I only paid like 20 bucks. Not very much. Hello, Derek. We're still here.
Derek, how's it going? I think Derek was here earlier. We said hi.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what I do. I gotta decide on the brick color, that kind of stuff later, but I'm gonna try the thinner that Dwight tried. I gotta test it out.
Right.
And Rick Bailey, he takes this paint here and he mixes it up and sprays it. I haven't tried that out yet.
See how the turkey baster just. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it's too much.
This paint here, this is Liquitex Basic Acrylic. Rick Bailey was mixing this up and spraying it with a thinner.
Okay.
Yeah, this is for my doing my trees eventually. But I'm gonna thin spray this this heritage brick from Deco. Yeah, I had the Pink Floyd album and the Monkeys album in my hand today. It was in the garage.
Getting ready to make some room for the Helix.
Yeah.
3 sheets, 5 sheets of wood.
I don't think it'd be that many. I'm gonna do up a template to draw figure and cut it out. Some Bristol board. I can see exactly. I'm a visual guy, so I can see things better if I see the actual thing. So I'll make up a pattern. Did you order that stuff from Amazon yet? No.
Yep.
Did you?
Yes, sir.
You didn't send it here, so you must be at your place.
Well, I would just come and deliver it to your place.
Well, I know that, but you could have shipped it if I went and got plywood tomorrow. You would have to drive all the way for that small parcel.
No problem. So I'm pretty happy with that paint drying episode tonight.
Yeah, no, that's good.
And then I'll go back and add the darker color to it. Give it that soot look in there.
Well, Mr. Micah says it's 2:15.
2:15 with 2 a.m.
Well, we've been on 2 hours and 13 minutes.
Time does fly.
Oh, yeah, I know. Having fun talking to trains. But see, it took me like not even 5 minutes to prime those parts.
Yes. Hey, Jersey Bill.
Hey, Jersey Bill, welcome.
We were just finishing up here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got some turf down and ballast done and just keep plugging away on this layout. It's the only way I'm going to get it done.
And update my throttle shut off on. So that setting worked.
Thanks for stopping in, Bill. Appreciate it.
Yep. Great. So next Monday,
Back on James' channel.
On my channel. And we'll see what we're doing next week. I'm here just for run trains.
Thanks, Derek. Or Todd.
Or maybe I'll do some more part painting, paint parts.
Okay, Floyd. Yeah, so can you see that better?
Yeah, I can see it.
Slowly but surely.
Yes, that part I know. The menu here. Turn this 9. It's off. Yeah, that part I know is off. Yeah. Because I bought these from a hobby store in near me, and he brought them in from he got them through Walters. By the time Walters started pricing it out, they were more money than the TCS American price. So I got these for a deal. So, yeah.
And you save on the batteries.
That's right.
So yeah, next Monday, I'm going to switch my camera.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Next Monday, we're on James' channel.
Yeah. And maybe I'll do some painting of parts.
On Off the Tracks Monday.
Yep.
And keep working on them layouts till the nice weather gets here, and then the outdoor jobs will start.
If I got another camera cord here. I'm gonna figure it out. If I extend it, I may be able to get the camera closer to the trains. I can actually watch. You can watch trains from the workshop and still work on kits.
That might be the new look, Derek. We're gonna wear the cowboy hat.
Yeah.
No, I'll wear the West End or East End.
Yeah.
Keep it as I can.
My main color hat is my red one.
No problem, Chuck. We appreciate you coming by. Appreciate everybody stopping
Yeah.
in. Long term, short term, hit that thumbs up. It's free.
Yeah.
Don't cost a dime.
No, I'm got nothing.
Leave us a comment. Let us know what you want to see next week, or we'll just keep working on the layout and chatting and having you find folks here to keep us entertained.
Wednesday, Cab Crew Wednesday, and Heath is live. Our good buddy Jim Cadesco, he's live on Thursday at 6 o'clock.
Thanks, Bill.
And sometimes Rick Bailey will go live on Fridays at 8 o'clock, I think it is.
Yeah, and Stormy Sky is Saturdays at 7.
Yep.
And Chris Govier home does his kit build on 7.
Yep.
And
lots of pop-ups in between.
Yeah, lots of
I turned it off. It's off.
I seen that, Todd.
It's off.
Yeah, turn it off.
I turned it off. Done. It's
Thanks
off.
for stopping.
I appreciate that little tidbit. That's all about a problem I had.
And till the next show, James?
Yeah, because I might do an unboxing video if I get my SW9s in.
You never know.
You never know what.
For the next show, he's got what do you got to catch? You got a train or a bridge or
something. We got to catch a train.
SW900. He's got to catch
and
an
Dwight
SW900.
should be live on Sunday, I think, 2 p.m.
Yeah, Dwight's live Sundays.
Yep. Check him out.
And Hot Dog Pilot is live Sunday mornings, but I'm usually gone before he goes live. Sometimes.
Yeah.
And we'll see you on the next live, folks.
That's
Till
right,
then,
sir. Keep her on the track.
And
train to catch.
And here we go.
Well, till the next one. Keep it on the tracks.
Take care.